Torch was denied a bank loan. Ah, what's up? Did that work? What's up, Music with Monali? I am Monali. Welcome back to my channel. And today, well, this is the second video actually today. This request is coming from Craig from PayPal, and he is wanting JulieWestin, who I've actually reacted to before. You all right over there, Audrey? Who I've reacted to before, but she's doing, okay, so this is why this one is like, ooh, to me. I reacted to JulieWestin before, and I liked her. I don't remember what rating I gave her, but I thought, you know, she's pretty good. It was entertaining. You know, she does a cappella, but she does all the parts. So I thought that was pretty cool of her. But this time, she's doing Zombie by the Cranberries, and here's the thing. I didn't know that that's what I was reacting to for this video. I had to just go down my schedule, and I try not to look at things before I get there because I just want it to be honest and all that. But if you watched one of my last videos, I talked about my rating that I do, my 1 to 10, 1 being Lizzo, which is the pure worst. So 10 on my scale is Cranberries' Zombie. That's a 10. So the fact that she's tackling this song, for me, is like someone going on American Idol and singing Unchained Melody in front of Simon. Wasn't that Simon's thing? Mom, was that Simon? Remember Unchained Melody? You'd be like, just don't sing it. It's like one of the greats.
I know. It's like somebody going in front of, what's his name?
Randy.
Randy
and singing Whitney Houston, because he like discovered her, right? Didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, that was like, my mom's over here, by the way. She's not going to come on camera, but she's here. She's playing with Audrey in the playroom right there. So anyway, it's like that for me, because Cranberries singing Zombie is like one of the best songs. So this is, I'm stalling because I'm scared. Okay. Again, if you want your request done, then head over to Patreon or PayPal. And also, you know, I try to answer a lot of comments that I can, but I do get a lot of comments, whether hate or like. And I have 2 really small children and, you know, a husband and a house and things like that. So it's hard for me to answer all of them in the time that I do my work. But I try also, like on Patreon, it's easier because it's a smaller, you know, conversation going on, but we have conversations about all kinds of things, about videos, about music, about life. It's really fun. And so if you want to have conversations over there, then come join our music family at Patreon. And if you just have one request you want done, then you can head over to my PayPal. I also have the little PayPal tip jar thing if you don't really have a request, but you appreciate it, because I did a post a couple days ago showing my latest videos and how none of them are monetized because, you know, they're all copyrighted, and that's fine. You know, I'm still going to do them. I'm not going to pause every 5 seconds. I think it takes away from the emotion of the reaction. So I'm going to keep doing them the way I'm doing them. And also, I can now have merch. Yay! I said this in the last video. I don't have anything big deal. I have like a coffee mug and like some stickers, but it has like the 8-ball, and then it says Music with Monali, cheers, and then so it's pretty cool. And who doesn't love coffee mugs, right? I hope my family does, because like I said before, they're all getting them as gifts. Okay, so let's see if I'm gonna like this. Am I gonna like JulieWestin covering one of, if not my favorite song of all time, Cranberries' Zombie? It is certain. Really? Really? Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Shot is slowly taken, and the violence calls our silence. Who are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, they are fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are crying. In your head, causes silence. We must be mistaken. It's the same old theme since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs and their bombs and their guns. In your head, they are dying. In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie. What's in your head? In your head, zombie, zombie, zombie.
Okay, so I am gonna say this. I give her really mad props for like putting all that together and organizing it and orchestrating it and arranging it and all that herself, because I was thinking about it and I was like, I would have no idea where to start to make it all sound like that, like come together, the whole acapella thing. And she's doing it by herself. It's not like she's an acapella group that comes together. Like she does every single part herself besides the bass note that I think it's her boyfriend. Someone told me that he does that like bass part, which I mean, that's great, but that's like a minute part of it, right? I thought that it was interesting. It was almost like Cranberries, especially at the end. It was like Cranberries meet like Enya. Like it was that kind of sound, that kind of mystical sound. It wasn't as, with the lyrics of the song and what she's singing about, it wasn't as hard hitting as the Cranberries, which I know theirs is rock, but just like the pure, just like, you know, what she's singing about, which makes more, I guess it makes sense because the singer of the Cranberries, that's part of her heritage, was what she's singing about, like in Ireland and all that. And so I will say that it wasn't mind-blowing for me. It was really cool sounding. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was, you know, a good a cappella, cool sounding remake of it. It's not something I would like download, but mostly because Cranberry Zombie is one of my favorite songs. So like in my top 3 favorite songs. So I mean, I'm not, it's not something I would listen to again. I think towards the end there, it could have ended maybe a little earlier than it did. I think that the last 30 seconds or so were kind of unnecessary. If she would have just like ended it, I think that would have been good. So for that, I liked it. I didn't hate it. I didn't nothing it. So for that, I'm going to give it a 6 because I think that it was good, but it wasn't mind-blowing. It wasn't, I don't think it was as passionate or hard-hitting as the Cranberries, obviously. It didn't, like, move me, but it was good, and it was, you know, it was entertaining. And I appreciate the hard work and the talent that goes into being able to do that. So I'm going to give it a 6. But that was a really cool request, especially because, again, Cranberry Zombie is my example of a 10 song. So anyway, like I said, if you want your request done, make sure to hit me up on Patreon or PayPal. And let me know what you think in the comments. Music with Bonnie. Cheers.